Welcome back to Talking with Teri TV. Today, we're spilling the tea on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. You heard my video before when it became known and revealed that Monica Garcia was the troll that was trolling all of these women on the cast. It started out just against Jen Shaw, who was arrested for her shenanigans and illegal affairs. But then it spread to all the women. And so make sure that you take a listen to that video so that you can listen to the do's and don'ts that we share over there. But let's take a listen at the reunion show. Now, again, I heard that this was over 12 hours of filming. And so this is just one little segment of it. So take a listen.
Did the FBI tell you to drive by your house?
Yeah, and she also owed us money.
To do what?
That's hard for me to believe. Catching her driving and recommend driving.
Catching her drinking and driving?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you guys.
Okay, I love the women are now seeing right through her, and their response is priceless.
I'm sorry, it's so funny. I don't believe that.
This is exactly why there's a burn book. Because you guys are mean.
She's in her house. She's not drinking or driving.
So were you a mole for the FBI then? I wasn't an informant. I was a witness.
Let me ask you a question. With all the things the feds had on Jen Shaw, they asked you to go to their house to see if you could catch her drinking and driving. She was defrauding elderly people.
You guys are.
It just seems weird. I'm so sorry.
I don't understand it.
I'm trying not to laugh.
That trust is 100% broken because she revealed who she really was and who she is. So these women are just having nothing of the sorts with her. And that's the problem. When you are being a jerk, okay? I'm just saying it will get caught up to you. And now I understand that all of these women own businesses, she included, Monica included. So I will love to see how this impacts her business. I always tell people, you vote every single day in two ways. One is by your time. What are you investing in? What are you spending time in? You're voting, you're saying, yes, this matters to me. I'm going to be engaged in this. And two, we vote with our money. We vote with our dollars on a day-to-day basis. So I know personally, I am very intentional with where I spend my money because I want to make sure that where I'm spending money matters, is connected to my values, is in alignment with that. So it'll be interesting to see how this impacts her and her business, because I believe she has like a baby line blanket company. I could be wrong on that. For those that know, drop it in the comments below. But I would love to hear for you. Would you support an individual that has revealed herself? Because these women are now just, they see her as her true being. And again, maybe this is some of it. I always go with a use discernment kind of attitude. But again, maybe this is for publicity, maybe this is for TV, but truly, if you have an opportunity to, show yourself to the world, for me, I would make sure that that's really in alignment. And so that how I show up on one area of my life is how I show up and do everything, right? So again, I get that there's a lot of drama, and I think that she is being called out as she should be, and the women are not having anything to do with it, as you can see.
Unbelievable.
She's defrauding the
How is
elderly?
it unbelievable?
Because it's a liability.
Because it doesn't make sense.
It's a liability.
You were committed to hurting her like you were committed to hurting
You guys don't know
us.
shit. No, it's
to
not.
put you on the road for
So,
the
but
FBI.
explain it. Why were you driving by?
So here's the thing, is now she's going, it appears to be that she's lying, right? Now, I wish I had my friend Linda Clemens here. She's a body language expert. She was featured on our Breaking Beyond, and she has always said, your body never lies, okay? So changes in behavior, your breathing quickens, you have a negative emotional response, in this case, foul language, speaking vaguely about things, not confronting, questions in a way that would be revealing of the truth, and making quick corrections, right? And so I do think, like, when we're entrepreneurs and business owners, we've got to also take into trusting our intuition. We know when someone's lying to us. And I always tell people, honor that, trust that. Your body never lies, okay? So making sure that when you're working with people, whether that's in collaborations, connections, staff, vendors, whatever it is in your life or in your business, you can tell or get a sense when someone's being truthful and when someone's being dishonest. And so trust and honor that.
by her house?
I mean, well, we were curious, and also we were keeping an eye to see if she was going to drink and drive, because that would be violating her probation.
Were you going to put a light on and pull her over and then give her a breathalyzer? How were you going to know?
This is when someone gets so wrapped up into other people's lives. Jen is in prison now. Good on her. They caught her. They put her away. She has natural consequences to her behavior. What the heck, Monica? Like, let go of this. Like, I do think this is like this obsession that's happening.
Call the police when you see her driving.
We don't need a citizen's arrest from this one, honestly.
Why are you coming at me? Why are you defending a criminal?
Wait, is this coming at you?
Why are you defending
Asking
Jen?
you questions.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
No, you are giving me so much. I've done nothing illegal.
Oh, she's done nothing to them, and yet she's been the total troll from the whole way. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, the awareness that I'm having right now is that when we are online and when we're putting ourselves out there, and when there's trolls coming at us, take a listen and remind you of this. Sometimes when people are out there trolling, they're not in the right mindset, okay? And again, Brene Brown says this so perfectly. She's like, you can take criticism and constructive feedback from someone who's in the arena with you, someone who's playing at that level, someone who is that you respect and you know, you are working together with, right? But here's the thing, when trolls come out like this, again, they can make up anything they want. Again, there is some stuff that's going on. There's probably some insecurities. There's a lot of things that it sounds like, you know, socioeconomically, there's some stuff that's going on, you know, from a relationship standpoint, there's some stuff going on. So again, these trolls are coming from their perspective. They're coming from their worldview. And oftentimes that's not based in reality, right? So just keep that in mind. And so if you're on the other side of receiving a troll attack, you know, bless and release it. Don't let that one negative comment or that one mean tweet or that mean whatever take you down. Your light is meant to shine. And so as I usually will say, okay, I'm getting noticed, right? And I'm going to create that impact. And I am here to have a bigger impact with other people and other people's businesses. And so again, you're not going to please everyone, so don't break your spirit trying. And making sure that you just have that awareness of like, you know what, moving on, lesson release, delete, moving on.
About Jen, it's illegal to access someone's security system and watch them.
Let me ask you a question. If she was driving by her former employers who was up to no good in the hope of catching her or adding more evidence, why do you care? She wasn't driving by your houses.
She never got my address, but give it to me.
I don't have any of your addresses. I never drove by your house.
But if she never stalked you guys, why do you care if she drove by Jen's house? Like, what do you care?
The capability it would take for a human being to befriend someone as a fan, to beg to work for them, to then to get the chance to work for them, then to infiltrate their lives, to become their assistant, to install cameras in their home, to watch their security footage, to take every opportunity to take that, then post it, and then spread it on social media. That raises a few alarm flags for me and makes me think, I don't necessarily want to be their friend.
That sounds like I have
Because if she
amazing
did
time
that to
management
Jen,
skills.
she will do it to
by
me,
the way.
and she in fact has. So to hire someone that contributed that and profited off of it, and then lied about it, and then sat here with a burn book. We dealt with this for 3 years. And she thinks she's being iconic. It's not iconic to be a bully.
Agreed. Absolutely 100%. It is not iconic to be a bully. And again, how you show up and how you are presenting yourself has a ripple of impact. And this person clearly, I'm shocked that she hasn't, she's never apologized, right? She has not taken any accountability, any ownership of this part which she contributed to.
You said that you
You're a
condemn
bully.
cyberbullying
No, she's not.
unequivocally.
Yes, she is.
And here's the thing. There was an opportunity at this reunion for her to clear the air, for her to come out and say, you know what, I did do this. I take ownership. I messed up. I started, it was innocent, you know, not innocent, but I started and it was directed at this person. I wanted to, you know, show that this person was doing some criminal activity. And then it spread into this other thing. take some ownership of what happened. You know what? And I think she could have had a far better impact on these women. Not that they're going to ever trust her, not that they're going to ever necessarily forgive her, but at least she could have owned her mistakes and had an opportunity to simmer it down. But yet she took the complete opposite. I'm still baffled by this. Now, is this strategy? I mentioned on my other video, it could be strategy. I would love to hear from you. Drop in the comments below. Like, how do you make sense of this?
And she has admitted to
so
cyberbullying us for 3 years.
You know exactly what you're doing.
I don't.
You know exactly what you're doing.
Some
I'll
iconic,
say yes, you
charming,
do.
funny thing.
I don't.
It's not. And
She's 100% lying. She did say, yes, she was this burner account, and that was bullying and it was trolling.
it's not even appropriate that we're joking about it. This has ruined my
We're not
experience as a
joking
housewife.
about
It's ruined every single one of our experiences
you
as a housewife.
joking?
Every housewife on every franchise would say the only hard part about this job is the trolls on social media that are relentless about ourselves and about our families, about our businesses. And if you could eliminate that, or at least create a gap, or at least hold someone accountable, it would change the experience for all of us. And you would get higher caliber women willing to expose their lives on television.
Higher caliber women.
I agree with that. I mean, these women they sign a lot of contracts, and they do sign up for that, right? Not that I agree or disagree with that, but people, when you're in the media like this, when you become a celebrity, if you will, in this limelight, you're going to get the good, the bad, the ugly. And sadly, if the world could just be kind and we just send kindness, I think we could really change the world.
And so someone like me doesn't belong here. That's exactly what I'm saying.
You guys brought her on knowing that she wanted to take every single one of us out, and nobody gives.
No one knew this at
Honestly, did Bravo know?
No.
She's saying that production knew.
Who do you think at production knew?
The first time I interviewed, I talked about it in my home with production. That this was their plan.
You told them in casting?
Yeah, the first time.
If you said, I run a burner account, we wouldn't have cast you.
So I have debated this point with Mary, our executive producer, and she said that there is a huge liability that Bravo would have taken on if they knew that information. Now, is she lying? Are they lying? I don't know. I wasn't there. I would love to know from you what your perspective on that is. But again, according to Mary, it would be a huge liability. There would be potential lawsuits. And so I would hope that they would protect their company in that way. And has she been forthcoming in being truthful? I don't know. She did know that this was going to come out. She did know. So was that her strategy? I don't know, folks. I want to stay out of it because I do not like drama. Leave the drama for your mama. That's my motto, because I don't engage in that. And I think that's really important to just know and trust. There's a couple takeaways here. One, trust your intuition. If you know, you get that gut feeling that someone's lying to you, probably it's what's happening. And when it comes to the trolls, this is a great example of how unstable a person that's trolling may or may not be. But I want to tell you that when you experience that, you know what? Bless and release, hit delete, and let's move on. You have bigger work in the world to do. You have so many more people that love you and adore you and want to hear your message. Keep singing your message. Keep getting out there, having that bigger impact, because that's what the world needs. The world needs more positive, uplifting people that are doing the right thing by sending love and kindness into the world. And so we together, as our collective consciousness, as our ability to vote every day, where we spend our time, where we spend our money, we have that power to support or not support people that are in the work and doing the work with us, right? So make sure we make wise choices, right, moving forward. And my friends, as always, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be the magic of you. Massive love, and we'll see you on the next Spill in the Tea.